Huh? Okay. Alright, the music's kind of let be more quiet today, not so much. We'll see what Flores says when he gets in the chat. Let's get Krita to the left. I usually have my Krita and my chat lined up before I even start the stream, but I'm like, just wait here. Alright, technically everything's up and running. Let's play a slower song to start the stream.
Hi. No. You're not going. No.
We need live chat, not top chat, even though it doesn't really matter because it's a tiny stream. Alright. Earbuds, pin, push. Alright, let me message the 4 inches.
Where did no smell go? Yeah.
There's a mocha. Will the mocha behave? That's the real question.
Yes. Were you gonna look down?
And she's gone there a couple more times since last night. She went in and Doug saw.
Yeah, Mocha, what are you doing? Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Beautiful.
I guess Florin just died. He's not answering me now.
Oh, he did.
Rip. Ripperoni. Oh no, wait. Maybe? He may be alive. Find out more next time. The thrilling conclusion of the story.
Okay, I need a good picture. How?
It.
They're all blurry. Shadows. Right? This is one. Keeps doing that. That one's dug in.
Well, then don't let her do that.
Seriously.
Ooh, let's turn this up. And then turn this up. And then turn this up. Is this any better? Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. What's that message? I'm gonna save that. There's nothing you can do about it. Flora said, OMG, I'm gonna be in it. Uh-huh. Yeah, Flores. Gonna be in it. Yes. Flora says yes in the chat.
I don't know where she got me, but it hurts.
Flora started a call. Hello.
Invasion.
Good day.
Hello, I guess I'm assuming you'll probably be hearing yourself in the stream now, though. If we do it this way.
Just to test if I can actually hear myself.
Hello?
Nope, I don't
Every
hear
few
myself
minutes
on
it
the
flares
stream.
up.
What was that, Florence? Sorry.
I don't hear myself on the
Yeah.
stream. Discord also probably needs to be changed in the settings. Oh, let me test. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's just delayed.
She's mine now.
Oh no, I can hear myself. I'm sorry. My apologies.
It's okay, you're good.
It was more delayed than I thought it was.
Yeah, my streams tend to have quite a bit of delay.
Okay, no problem.
Alright, how is my audio in my class you heard? Because when I streamed...
It was pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was just a little low, but you changed it, and now it's perfectly fine for me.
Okay, because when I streamed yesterday with Jesse and Judy, they said it was fine, so I assumed it was fine.
But maybe they put the audio at like 90 or something.
Maybe.
The problem is that you forget that you put it so high, and then you get a notification, and it's like, good dang! And you're like, whoa! Hello, Emma. Hello, Glowbug.
Florence just says, hello, Emma.
Hi.
Last thing I picked up on the stream before I muted it was you saying that you're saving one of my Snapchats.
Saving that last one you sent, it was gibberish.
No, it was more like me super excited, like, oh my god, I'm gonna be on live stream.
Yeah, but more says, OMG, good and gonna be in it, Snickers.
Yeah, that seems perfectly normal. It's self-explanatory. If I'm making weird noises or I'm too loud or something, just let me know. I can monitor myself this time, so.
I think you're fine. You'll be okay. Emma's getting scratched by all the cats, I'm assuming.
Now you're getting payback. Karma. No, Mocha's been attacking me.
It's playing.
It hurts.
That's just life.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same.
Floor's about to say the same thing. I need to fix that.
So, tell us, what are you working on right now?
I am working on the latest update page for one of my pony blogs. Ask Wisteria was working on this yesterday. Just working on the next update, basically.
Alright.
Yeah, working on Wisteria, not Wisteria, well yes, Wisteria, but Wisteria's friend specifically right now, Cuddlebug, working on her paw to be specific.
Alright. I see.
Yeah, because Wisteria, okay, so this dude over here, well, it's a bit delayed, but the dude over here, the dude that with the little hair flip, that looks kind of annoyed. Okay, they all kind of look annoyed for different reasons. The dude with the hair flip that has an arrow pointed at him now, that's like walking in, likes the pony that looks frustrated over hooves on her head. But she does not like him. And the person with the paws likes her, but that person doesn't know that. It's a complicated kind of sort of semi-love triangle? Love line? Love the squiggly? it's a love squiggle, man.
It's a love squiggle. Yeah, I've been in love squiggles before.
We've all been in a love squiggle once or twice.
Oh, jeez. How many of these have you done so far? Do you remember? Is it like 5 or 25 or 500? I don't know.
Oh, for Wisteria itself, streams, like...
Well, maybe not everything that you do you stream, right? For the blog.
Yeah. This is... Let me check. I can actually check how many posts I've done. I know I've done probably over 20 posts. Definitely more than 20 posts. Let me see.
Cool.
It'd be easier to check my laptop actually hit. Let's just open up Tumblr, my laptop, Tumblr dashboard. Wisteria has technically over a total of 41 posts now, but a few of them aren't like update posts. So probably closer to like 20, 25 maybe 30.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. Actually, wait. I can look at my number. It's on 21. We're on update 21. That's
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the only delay every once in a while is just personal life getting in the way, probably.
Yeah. And it's funny is because this is technically my... It's funny, it's my most active blog currently, but it's definitely not the one that's most posts, because there's my main art blog, which has 180 something posts, which only has 44 followers. Then I have my Murdery Pony blog, which has around 170 posts, and has like around 100 something followers. But this blog, which has only 21 art posts, or so, like give or take maybe like a one-off drawing here or there, has over 700 followers now, so...
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy to tell the numbers. Like, I know probably like around maybe 100 or so, or like spam bot things, but still, at least 500 genuine, hey, we're here watching the art actively kind of people.
Yeah, of course.
So it's pretty crazy.
Interesting, and it's always nice to follow. I know I'm a little bit more disconnected from it all.
Yeah.
But I try to keep track, and I recognize the same things, and I'm like, yeah, there's a pattern here.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much you've already done, so.
Yeah. Because, yeah, the latest update, because I'll need it for a color reference anyway, is, we'll put up this one. This is the one I've done recently. I did it on a stream as well recently, back when my hand was starting to get good enough for drawing again. So there's kind of a slight shift in art style of line art, you can kind of tell certain points. But it came out pretty good. I was happy with it. The expressions came out really great. That's one thing I've actually been getting a lot of comments on, is that people love how I do my expressions on them and stuff. So I'm pretty happy with how they've been coming out. Because Wisteria is going to be more slice of life, kind of funny, sometimes drama, sometimes a tiny bit of angst, but it's supposed to mostly just be slice of life, or just mostly chill and happy. Mostly.
Yeah, good stuff.
Unlike Secret Life of Rarity. Which is my murder pony.
The murder ponies.
Yeah. For anyone that watches this later, and that follows, Rarity, there is a raffle going on right now. 3 people get randomly chosen to have their pony OC, or I can change it from being a pony if your OC is not a pony, like it's a griffin or whatever. That Rarity will have them on her murder table, actively murdering them. Because some people want to be on the table, so, you know, if you want to be on the table, check out the raffle post in the blog. But some people just want to be killed by a pony, you know? You know how it is.
Because why not?
Yeah. And that one I'm actually really happy with how coming out. The just came out well. It was a good stream. Because it's for Rarity's anniversary. I've had the blog for 2 years now, so.
Trying to. Got it. Oh my god, don't fall. Sorry. That was way more difficult than anticipated. There we go.
But
The
yeah.
kitchen paper, towel stuff. Sorry, continue.
Oh no, you go ahead.
No, that was it.
Okay.
The kitchen paper, towel stuff.
I'm glad I finally have figured out a good music system for it, because I found some reliable sources that provide safe to use music for people who stream and make videos and stuff. So,
Nice.
because sometimes I personally like a silent stream when watching artists sometimes, because that way you can have your own music if you don't like what they're playing. So I may still occasionally do them, but it's nice to now have the variety of having the option for music so my followers can hear what I'm listening to while I'm working on, because some of the stuff is actually songs I do like, and they're safe to use in the stream, thankfully.
Yeah, I gotta say, sometimes I just go on my computer, I do my stuff, and I'm in the zone, right? I feel like I've got the right music, I got the right stuff, I go through whatever I'm doing, and I'm like, I want to share this. So I open up OBS, and the first thing I think about is like, oh, here we go again. Now I guess I just have to go to some license setup and click on some files, and I don't care what the music is, as long as it's not too terrible.
Yeah.
But it kind of kills that mood. You're not in the same mood anymore.
Yeah, that's why when I found this, it's a channel that provides music that's like free of copyright use and stuff. I actually, it's kind of cool. I recognize some of the music since other speed painters and artists on YouTube have used it in the past. I'm like, oh, that's why they use that music all the time and never have issues with copyright. It's because it's okay to use. So some of the music I actually already did like, so I had luck with that. It's like, oh yeah, I like some of this stuff.
Even then, it's still tricky though, because they might offer it as like, this is free to use, but then like a year later it could turn out that they've used samples from stuff that is copyrighted, and those people will like file a complaint.
Yeah, that's their thing though, that they try not to, because basically the artists, like lower down artists, provide music to them for them to use that are free to use for like people on YouTube and Twitch and stuff specifically, and that if you have any copyright issues, to reach out to them because they'll help figure it out. And they've apparently been doing this for a few years now.
Yeah,
so.
That's one of the reasons why I'm with, I don't want to advertise, it's not my channel, with a streaming service that allows me to do that as well. And I specifically contacted them. I said, you guys officially don't have Twitch yet, but what I do on Twitch is live, and then it goes away, or it's there for a week or whatever.
Yeah.
But sometimes I push it to YouTube, and then it's perfectly fine. And they say like, no worries, we will set you up for an extended license, so you don't get flagged by our system. And yeah, if you do get flagged, you just contact them and they'll look into it, apparently.
Yeah.
So, well, that's annoying. I mean, I'd rather just pay like 150 or 200 bucks or whatever. I mean, I'd rather don't, but a couple $100 to YouTube, and then whatever music you use, if it turns out to get flagged, then YouTube just uses their big pile of money to pay off those copyright holders, and it's not an issue anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
But they don't want that. But anyway, your stream isn't about complaining about the copyright system. But it's nice that you found something that you can use in your live stream.
Yeah, because I went through a lot of their music and I found stuff that fits for when I draw murder stuff, Wisteria stuff, and then one of my other projects I do on this side, so that way I have a playlist that kind of helps at least with the mood, sort of, because I'll be like, oh yeah, do.
So I got a little, it's not secret, but I keep it separate from Minecraft, a little YouTube thing where I do creative stuff, which is about like slogans for certain company things, right? Little slogan thingies, but it's creative work to do, and I do it in Photoshop and Illustrator. So I show that it's just like this, it's sort of screen sharing, but I don't like advertise it or whatever. But sometimes, well, you know how it is. The people that you do the work for, they're kind of like seeing the progress, right? So
Yeah.
then I can like give them the unlisted video or something like that.
Yeah.
And I throw away most of it. But I started using music that sounds like Final Fantasy music, just because it has that chill factor, but it's also a little adventure style. But even though it's completely made up by the artist that gives you the permission, because it's so, you know, Japanesey, I still get a lot of companies just flagging it, saying that they made it. And I'm like, that's not true. This artist made it. I almost burned my food.
Oof. Don't do that.
No, it's good. We're good. We're good.
The food is safe, you guys. Food is safe.
Yeah. It's on low fire, but because I'm also a little distracted, you know. Usually I flip it off a little faster. So, yeah, all good. It's the music and the video. This is streamed from a laptop or something, right? Or
yeah, it's on my laptop.
Okay. And in the past you did it from the iPad?
Yeah. I eventually moved from doing it on my laptop once I got my art tablet, my actual art tablet thing. As well as the app I used to stream discontinued their free service and made it for paid members only.
Autodesk, I'm looking at you. Probably was Autodesk.
I don't remember what I used, but it was something like they had like you could like pay to get some like more premium features, and eventually it's like pay to use, and it's like,
yeah.
I used you guys to stream, so never mind, I guess.
Yep.
Which is fine, because I like my new art program. I like having pressure when drawing.
All this works.
Yeah, and I like my tablet. It's nice to kind of have more of like an official setup where it's an actual like art tablet and stuff now. And that we can kind of learn more, because I know if I ever went to like more professional stuff, they usually try to use more actual art tablets and stuff. If I like decide to like work at a company and stuff one day, maybe, I don't know anymore.
Just do it. Just apply and see what's possible.
Yeah, but maybe. Because I'm still not sure what I want to do, because back before my legs got fixed up, I was thinking, like, you know, a sit-down art job would, one, be fun, but be something to do. I think I don't know if
now with all the pandemic going on, even if they might not hire right now, I think the culture shift of working from home, that they put trust in people working from home, is a bigger option than maybe 2 years ago. Where they say, it would actually be really nice if you can like move and work from our office, and now they're like, the government doesn't mind if you work from home, so
I think Emma, it might have been Autodesk. I just know it was an app I had issues with. Emma's in the chat, by the way. Hello, Emma.
Hello, Emma.
But yeah, I don't know, because the thing is, like, that's kind of, I wanted to work. I wanted to work from like an at an office or a sit-down job in general, doing some sort of art thing, preferably at some sort of either office or sit-down home thing. But now that I can physically walk, it's like, I don't know if I want to do that anymore. I kind of almost want to do a job that requires standing up, just at least for a while, because I want to kind of have that experience of actually being able to do that kind of job, since I'd be able to do it not as painful as I used to when I try to work
even if you think, like, I might not be trained to work at something like a Microsoft, whatever, right? Or a graphic studio that is making movie things, that is just a lot of work, or anything along that. If you think you're not good enough, whatever, don't underestimate yourself, because they always need people to, even if it's just the grunt work in the beginning, to just help out, get the job done, right? And a lot of indie gamers start out like that. They're like, I wish I had a graphics artist that I could afford. Well, if you can fill that gap, right? If you can be that graphic artist, then you have your name attached to a lot of things after a couple of years. It is weird hearing you down the hall, but having to wait to hear what you say on here, Emma says. Just be glad you don't have to wait for Amsterdam to go all the way to your room. You just hear me over Discord. No, to hear me, because I'm probably on a headset, right? I'm not on speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she has to be, to hear me, she has to be on the stream. I get it.
Yeah.
That's just my boomer writer showing that I'm like not fast in this sort of stuff. That conversation with Rachel.
How'd that
earlier,
go? Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't like it when I said, "Calm down, Karen."
I wouldn't think so.
See, I think she was a little overreacting, and I was just not in the mood for it with my headache. And I was like, you know what? I'll just make fun of it and let it go, and then she can be mad in her own time.
Yeah.
I'll say sorry tomorrow. And there was somebody that had a goal to, like, they work as a group on something, and they have a goal. And, that goal needed to be reached. And then they went over the goal, and they said, "Oh, we have to set a new goal." And then I said something about bananas, and that my Discord that I always have the banana in front of it. And they're like, "Oh, that's it. You have to call us through the banana phone." So the goal was changed to call the banana phone. And I was like, "This night is taking way too long." So that's why I started poking you. I'm like, I need my own insanity to spread out over the internet. And so I did. Okay, that food is pretty good.
I promised myself I wouldn't go so detailed with the liner anymore after the last update, but I continue to do so because I enjoy it. It just takes so much more time.
Yourself.
Yeah, I don't want this to be I've been working on this blog, focusing on it heavily since I started it, and I haven't touched my murder blog, even though they're supposed to be my main focus, and I'm kind of ignoring it, and I feel kind of bad.
The quality should only be limited by the time that you don't have.
Yeah,
right?
And that's the thing is, like, I'm giving myself more time on this project than I should be. I should be limiting on it and working more on my 4 other blogs now, I guess, but I haven't. But it's just, it's such a cheerful thing, especially with everything going on. It's kind of hard to work on the more darker story right now. It's kind of nice to work on this, like, slice of life, cute, silly thing, rather than working on the heavy stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. But if you can spend an extra 20 minutes on adding that little bit more detail, and when you come back to it after a couple of years, you're like, that actually was worth it. The extra stuff that I did is now showing. It's like it lasts throughout the years.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it's like, oh, look what a noob, right? I wish I was better back then. Yeah, you were. You just didn't put the effort in, and now you do.
A bit too much
because
squiggles.
you're pretty good at this.
Yeah. I add too much squiggle. Let's turn down the squiggle a bit. Squiggle power has been turned down. A bit less squiggle. Alright, we just need to finish the top panel of Cuttlebug and then the left panel of Wisteria. Whoa. Okay, let's merge. Is that not everything? Merge. Okay. My layers are a mess. I don't, oh, you know that's how you line art. You line art when I've been lining with a pressurized pen on size 8, and I end up instead using a non-pressurized pen on size 40. As you do.
Oh my god, I looked. No! I don't think that worked. Oh, it's an authentication code. That's why. I thought it was my password that didn't work. Your authentication code is... and it's gone. 3, 7, 4.
Oh, so Emma, the playlist for Wisteria the music that's been playing is currently in the description if you want to hear any of the music, or if you want to find out which ones are which and stuff. They're all in that playlist.
Warning, blood, gore, and other disturbing things. Look at your own risk.
Oh, that might be from saved from my last stream. It's fine. It's fine, nobody will see that.
It's doing this again. I'm already locked in Tumblr.
Oh wait. Oh!
Hold on.
You're looking on Tumblr. I thought my description still said that from my last stream. Don't mess with my head, Floranges.
It's okay.
So wait, why are you going on Tumblr?
I'm trying to see if my account still works.
Oh gosh.
My email actually has a Mr. Flores thingy there, so that's working. MrFlores.tumblr.com. I have a URL, that's cool. Does it show?
Ah! It has a rarity link. I fixed it though! Oh wait, okay. Oh, okay. That it has the blog for rarity, but the playlist should be the right music. I'm double checking though. Playlist. We're gonna hear double music for a split second, maybe. Okay, no, it's the right playlist. That's what's important.
Yeah, because I had to call on Discord, I had to mute the thingy so I don't hear music, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Copy. This is why you don't stream at 12 a.m.
That's exactly why you should stream.
Okay, I think the description is now correct. Also, has anyone even liked the raffle post? I don't think so.
I don't know, I'm still trying to log in.
No, you're good. Yeah, no one's participated in the raffle post. Oh well, that's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, let's see.
Does it say raffle in the thing, or?
It does somewhere in the post. It's the second post on the Secret Life of Rarity blog. It says, second anniversary, sorta, and then in the post it mentions raffle. I guess I can title it my raffle.
I am probably... oh wait, I followed, I'll follow this one. What is this?
There we go.
It's changed since 2012.
Yeah.
Was that on Discord or something that you said here you go, or?
What?
Never mind.
Blah. Alright. Everything is fine. Cuddlebug's tail's a bit too floofy. I have to turn down the floof, or at least angle the floof.
How did I get to the first one, but now when I click the link I end up on the other one?
I changed the link.
No, but like a minute ago. Hold on.
Old link would send you to murder blog. New link sends you to nice blog.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can send you a link to the murder one if you want, but I don't know if you're into murder.
Well, do I want to admit that on a live stream?
We're all into murder a little bit here. Come on. Okay.
Is this the one?
Here, I'll just give me a second. Make this easier for a tired potato.
No, it's fine. I'm just, you know.
Emma started following my rarity blog. I see all Emma Bear Kitty Cat.
Freckled shoulders. What?
What?
Why was... I was on Tumblr, apparently in my browser history, on the 3rd of April, on freckled shoulders.
Okay.
I don't remember, maybe a Google search result or something, but I don't know. Holy crap. Okay, maybe it's a good thing I'm not streaming.
I'll just redirect everyone on the Discord to here.
I gotta open Discord. I am a mess at 7:15 in the morning.
Alright. Just gonna send links to floors and hope they stick. Oranges.
That is.
Here's the murder pony.
Yeah, I was here. Why wasn't that in my history a second? I don't know anymore. Follow.
Here's the not murdery pony, but still pony.
There's the raffle. Yeah, that's the one. That's the second one. Okay, what I don't understand is that when I went to the first one, I saw it and I was like, hey, what is this?
Yeah.
And now later I go back to my browser history and it's not there whatsoever. as if it's secretly removed already. Don't forget, the raffle ends on Sunday at 12 p.m.
AM technically, but Flores followed me. Oh my gosh.
I'm so happy I didn't log in my other Tumblr account. The other Tumblr account that I have, it literally says, "Hi, if you read this, then I hope we're not friends, because this is meant to be a secret Tumblr where I just say the stuff that you read below, and then I'll never look at it again, and I hope nobody reads it. But I just have to get it off my chest." And then it's like a thing that I wrote down. But I used to automatically log into Tumblr using that account. And I was like, no, I don't want this. And I logged out and still logged me in the next time. But I'm glad that wasn't the one, because I would have given it away.
Quickly search for Tumblr for a post by that word by word. Phrase. Yeah. Pull up the Google in the... Hurry. Quickly. I just have Cuddlebug's feet. The thing that's been I've been struggling the most from sketching, and I didn't want to bother messing with it. I can give her the most basic of feet, because I don't want to struggle this more than I had already. This top panel, I'm just been constantly in the struggle with. Emma, use the Googles. The power of Google. I believe in you. I don't like those feet. She just won't have feet. It's fine.
Well, is it?
It's what? And then Forrest just went silent forever.
I'm chewing.
That's illegal. And that's now her torso's longer.
Is there a way to find out when you signed up to Tumblr? I guess there should be a welcome email, right?
I guess so.
Tumblr. This is confusing. Let's go to the end. Oh wow, I got so many Tumblr.
I wonder. Something. Hit.
.com. Oh no, what did I click? I'll just click it again. And wait a minute. This is to what email? Yeah, I have a sorry that you forgot your Tumblr password. Click here to reset it. So I had the account already, but I can't find that email. But the reset email is from March 2009. What? Wow. 11 years.
Maybe that's better.
About every year I have a you forgot your password email. Because I never logged my password for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is no welcome email to Tumblr. I guess I deleted it. Oh well, I don't know when I signed up.
Sometime before today.
Yeah, at least before March 2009, I guess. So 11 years ago. At least. That's pretty crazy, man.
You're pretty crazy, man.
I think the company has been sold a couple of times since I
Oh gosh, yeah. It was bought by Verizon for a while, and then they sold it again. For a while, some other interesting sites wanted to buy it, but they eventually didn't get it. I think eventually a blogging sort of site got it, I think, or some sort of like I forget what it was. I don't know. I haven't used it. I haven't like used it like watching stuff in a long time. I've just been using it for posting art lately and blog stuff. Yeah. But I know some adult sites wanted it for a while.
Yeah, I know.
That was a weird time. That's kind of around the time I started leaving Tumblr, because it was getting kind of weird, because people were arguing about whether it'd be better or worse, and I'm like, I don't even want to know, please.
Because when I signed up, it was just like an alternative to things like WordPress and other blogging solutions.
Yeah.
And then microblogging through Twitter became way more popular, and then longer blogs, but still not really your own website.
Yeah.
And especially for feed things like Friend Feed and Feed Burner, they always ended up on Tumblr. And then of course you had more like, pseudo journalism ending up there, and it was just like stuff that became medium right now.
Yeah.
So when all of that changed and a younger generation joined Tumblr, especially in the Snapchat age, it was like it got a little strange there.
Yeah.
And fan fiction part of it was already pretty weird, but then it just kind of got weirder.
Yeah.
But it seems to be mellowed down now, right? It's not as bad anymore.
I'm not sure. I'm not really actively following anything anymore. I used to, but there's a lot of drama for a while. I kind of missed it because there's a lot of good like comics I was reading and stuff, and I kind of miss them, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm a bit worried because there were a lot of artists that were kind of going downhill for a while, either just with health issues, mental health issues. Around that time, a lot of artists I followed went through something all around the same time, so a lot of them quit. And it's kind of sad to go, and it'd always be empty because a lot of them just stopped working.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But now you use it, so I have another reason to keep the account.
Yeah.
I will make it to 2021. And then next year I'll be in the situation again and go like, oh yeah, I had Tumblr, and I'll click reset password again.
I haven't been able to sketch her out in a way I like her. I've not been able to get this pose done in a way I like.
And is it the pose itself, or?
Yeah, I think I may need to redo the sketch for like a fourth time. Because just, I can tell when it's the sketch that's throwing me off from doing a decent line art.
And is it because I'm like too distracting in the call that you can't focus?
No, like even in my previous streams, I've been specifically struggling with Wisteria in this panel. I've drawn her a few different times now, and I've never been perfectly happy with it, so... perfectly. Let's just try to see if I can do it, but may have to just redraw it.
Do people ask you like, oh, you're just tracing, I can see that you're just drawing over existing lines. Do they understand that, you know, you make everything?
I'm assuming so. I mean, not enough people watch my channel for me to start getting to the point of haters yet, but I don't know.
Alright. Well, I guess that's also a good thing.
Yeah, not
because
there
I
yet.
see that happen on Twitch, right? There's Chronic and a few other, that's not his full name, but I don't know his full name by head. They're like super awesome, but they take their time for their drawing. And if you see the sketch lines, for example, that they scanned in or did originally or however they get them.
Yeah.
And then people are always like, all you do is just one color the whole time and everything else is there. And then magically the next time you stream, half of it is done. And it's like, no, that took 20 hours.
Yeah. I don't know, yeah, I've seen a lot of...
Yeah.
I have seen a lot of tracer discourse over the years on like YouTube and Tumblr.
Sure, it happens.
Yeah. And then arguments of who is and what's the difference between sketching and tracing over something else.
No, but if you start with a blank canvas and you do whatever you do to get to the end result, that's all 100% your stuff.
Yeah.
So that's fair game. But there's enough people that probably get something and then quickly, do it and then put it online and then they do what you do now and then they say like, oh look, I'm an artist.
Yeah.
Even though it's not originally my work, I just kind of, make it look like it.
Yeah.
But they don't usually last more than a couple of months, right? People see right through that.
Yeah.
Good that you haven't had any of that stuff here yet. They start doubting you or whatever.
Yeah. I don't like anything about this. I might just have to resketch it again. Let's sketch, guys.
It looks great to me.
I'm not happy with it. So, if I'm not happy with it,
I see it all disappear.
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch it be erased.
I won't say anything.
Oh gosh.
Once the details went away, kinda... Somebody clipped that.
I don't know if I want it. Just shush. I don't want to know.
So, my apartment is a mess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody around me takes the time to completely sterilize their apartments and whatever, make it spick and span. I'm sorry. And my apartment is like, no, I actually have done less to my apartment. That's a mess. So I hope that I sleep well, but not too long, and that I wake up fully motivated, and I'll just like make sure all the trash is gone, make sure all the stuff is in the laundry or the dishwasher, like, clean the kitchen properly.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm gonna fall behind way too much.
Yeah.
How is it over there? In the same boat, or?
I mean, sort of, but mostly because I can't really move. So,
yeah, that's true.
It's kind of hard to do much besides sit in my bed and be like, hey, can you give me food?
Serve me.
Get me some Mexican food with oranges.
Hey, I tried. You saw the screenshot. I actually went to buy a ticket and it said, sorry, travel restrictions. You can't fly from Amsterdam to America. me just put that way.
Can't believe this.
So, I know.
I blame Mocha.
I mean, I could just call a local place that delivers. Probably cheaper.
No. I can't get this. I also blame Mocha that I can't draw this how I want it to be drawn.
I like show up at the door. Knock, knock, knock. Doug or whoever opens the door. Who are you? Yeah, I'm here with tacos for Globo. They're like, get out of here. What are you doing?
They might just assumed I ordered tacos or something.
Doug just grabs the tacos and just closes the door. My town finally had a place that actually made quality burritos. They wrapped them nicely. They didn't ruin it. They didn't put fake ingredients in there. They made it all fresh. You could just see them make it. And there's no greasy bomb of failure, right? Actually good burritos. And after 4 months, the shop disappeared.
Oof.
I've been there once a month, and that's it. I've been there 3 times, and the 4th time they were like gone a week before. So very disappointing. I don't know what happened.
I blame Mocha.
I'm just watching you sketch everything.
Yeah. I'm quickly checking something.
Talking about checking, I should probably keep an eye on the Minecraft server a little bit.
Who plays Minecraft? I say as I do. I haven't been able to, but I do play the Minecrafts on occasion. I've been known to mine the craft occasionally.
I mean, you've been playing on our server for 7 years now.
Proof.
On and off. I mean, I don't want to call you out, but you have some playtime, you know.
Like a couple minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
That's where the joint would be.
Blowback. You played just over a month ago.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's been about a month since my surgery, so sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
I mean, Minecraft? What's that?
It's one of those games that even if you really like it, there are just periods where you just don't want to play anymore. Even if it's just for a weekend or a week or maybe half a year. I've had that. I've been like a year strong on it now, but before that, I had like a couple of months where I just don't feel like playing. And running the servers, I also put the time in, of course, to run the servers. So sometimes when you're doing that for an hour or 3 hours, then you go like, I just don't feel like playing. But you've still worked on it, right? You've still been in the game and whatever. But and sometimes I don't want to do anything but just come online and fish for an hour or something, and then I leave again.
You and your fishing.
Why am I doing this?
You and your fishing. Mr. Floorfish.
A user just teleported to the castle that Emma made. Warp Castle. They're checking out all the warps, so this also means that if they're checking out all the warps, that I have to see if they are going to warps that don't have protection, and then see if they take items from there, right?
Yeah.
So I can catch them stealing.
I was gonna say that Emma, do I have to call out Emma on her bee swarm addiction? And I guess
Collect
so.
Poland. Is that an Animal Crossing thing?
No,
Or...
Emma doesn't play Animal Crossing really. It's a Roblox game that means
Oh, yeah,
that's what Jesse's been playing, and instead of Minecraft the last few
yeah.
years.
Jesse.
Yeah, and now Emma's
Jesse, if you
playing it.
ever watch this, you're breaking my heart, girl.
I'll let her know. I'll text her that right now. Flores in my stream.
I don't have a timestamp on the video. I don't know when it. I never got into Roblox. It's just the characters that it aggravates me when I see the characters and how they look like. I'm like, why are you like this? But that's the best thing about computers, that you can install 20 word processors, you can install 20 drawing programs and all that stuff. And you just use what you want to use, what you like to do. And
yeah.
if that's playing one game or 20 games, so be it. I don't care.
Yeah, cause it's a game on Roblox that you have a beehive and you collect bees and you collect pollen and honey and all that cute stuff, and yeah, Emma's got absorbed into it because she decided to give it a go. Cause she showed it to me first years ago, and then I showed it to Jesse. Jesse went into the void in it and was never seen again. That she's disappeared. There's still rumors that she's still there to this day, and now Emma's
Legend has it.
yeah. Oh, Jesse's answering me.
Oh, sure. Now she answers.
Here, I'm gonna send you what she sent me.
Oh, God. Jesse, I'm still waiting for her to join. And I don't know when she was there last.
There.
Every once in a while when I fly around or RTP, and I'm like, hey, somebody lives here. It's like, oh, it's Jesse's area. And I'm like, she hasn't played here in a while.
There, I sent you on iMessages of what Jesse responded with. It's a little gif and the snail cries and like kind of wiggles.
I can forgive her, don't worry.
Alright, back to drawing, because that's what this stream's about. I get distracted.
Glowbug.
Yes, hi.
Sheriff Woody is there.
Yes, hello. I just saw. Hi. It's going good. We're just working on the update. Hello, hi. How are you doing? Oh, also,
Nice
I realized my music
Woody.
has stopped, so it's awkwardly even more silent. 1 minute. Yeah, continue. Yes, continue the music, please. YouTube. There we go.
Oh, so you also get that pop-up?
Yeah.
I thought it was maybe one of the extensions that I was using and I couldn't find it, but it's actually from YouTube saying, hey, you still want to continue playing this?
Yeah, it's YouTube.
Why did I do that? Can we turn it off?
I'm not sure. I haven't figured out a way. If you do, let me know. So basically, this stream is, I own a, well, not own, I run a My Little Pony blog.
She owns it.
Well, yeah. Pony, yeah. Thank you, Emma. That helps summarize it so much. Basically, it's a slice of life My Little Pony comic with, mostly run by, OC children of characters from the show, basically, the best way to summarize it. And yeah, it's just the kind of day-to-day life. Aw, that's good. Glad to hear you're doing well. So yeah, welcome to the stream. It's mostly just a chill one today, just working on the next comic page, the next kind of upload for the blog. Just work on the sketching because I was struggling with the placement of the arms on this one here. I think I'm kind of getting happier a bit though.
Glad to hear you're doing well, Woody.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Although I think I've seen your name in the live stream before.
Thank you. And the one that called me, my friend Flores, he's in the chat as well. He was just chilling, hanging out.
Yeah, I work for a big corporation, and I'm about to buy all her intellectual property.
Yeah, we'll go with that. He's just a friend that runs a Minecraft server I play on.
What? Just a friend?
Yeah, just a person I've known for like 8+ years. You know, just a friend. Friend zoned.
That is like +1 above acquaintance. There's like acquaintance.
Oh wait, yeah, sorry, my apologies. This is he's someone I know.
Awesome friend, legendary.
He's like this person I know, like an acquaintance, I guess you could say. He's this person, kind of. Oof. I could hardly draw. Don't worry about it. I could not draw either. I remember when I first started art classes, and
I'm here to learn.
Yeah, because basically for me, I could hardly draw. When I first really started my Pikachus, and because I drew a lot of Pokemon early on, Pikachu looked like a monster. And I mean, it is a pocket monster, but you know what I mean. It looked like a demented Pikachu. It looked scary.
What I like about watching Glowbug and other people draw online is that you can see it real time. I prefer it even over a time lapse because you get to see the mistakes people make and how they correct them, or that they go back an hour and fix a foot and just change the whole environment or something, and you go like, I didn't even think of that, and you just learn that way yourself. So, and it motivates me to keep drawing again, and the more you do it, the better you get. And that's why I'm also terrible at it, because I don't do it frequently enough.
Yeah, because it is one of those things you just kind of gotta keep working at it, and it'll eventually get better, but it takes... I've seen a lot of fellow artists use kind of a picture metaphor where, here, let me find an empty space for doodling, where it's kind of like a pile of what they see as failure, mistake, artworks and stuff, just pages and pages of art they don't like, for them to finally reach really high up to reach their stars in art, and finally reach something that they like and appreciate. And buried beneath them is all the years of mistakes or not good enough quality, they think, just to help them reach that higher spot where they finally feel happy, and feel accomplished with their work, and just kind of have to do that. Yeah. Yeah. Here, let me kind of... Yeah, it's always fun to kind of look at some of my old art. Let me see. I can find where I first started drawing. 1 second. I have the perfect image to summarize my skills when I first started drawing as a kid. Because I kind of started in the middle school age. I started in middle school technically, and this was right before I started taking art classes, I believe. Let me see, where is it? Not photos. Here we go, your photos.
But I've seen you progress over the years.
Yeah.
And what used to take you maybe a whole stream or a whole chat session that we had.
Yeah.
And I saw you make something. Now you just whip it out like it's nothing, or at least the basics of it, right?
Yeah.
And it's crazy how experience just does that.
So
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm showing on the stream now. There is a bit of delay, but I'm showing on the stream now. The first time I tried to draw Pikachu, and I remember being so proud of it at the time. But I was like, its ears are misshapen, its arms are misshapen, its tail looks wonky, and here is the first time I drew a Pikachu, in my middle school years, or right before middle school years.
Did you ever see the image of my Pikachu?
I'm kind of scared now.
There was a 3-panel comic or something that...
Oh gosh.
Okay. I don't know when it was drawn or how.
Yeah.
Horrendous. Nightmare fuel.
And this is me looking at a reference and have watched Pokemon all my life, and this is.
See, it was pretty good compared to what that was. That's all I've got to say.
Here, let me see.
We found it in the garage on a piece of, I think, lined paper.
that's how you gotta roll, man. Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Jirachi. Oh no. Mew. That one's not as bad somehow, but still not good. Where's yeah. Oh wow, this is my first time I did a digital art.
Woody says, "Come on, how many beginning artists can say that that's their first thing of art?" He says he loves it.
Oh, thanks. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess I did have, I don't know. It's always weird because, like, it's nothing compared to, like, my new stuff, obviously, because it's years of practice and experience and stuff. But, I mean, yeah, I guess I could have started off worse, but, I mean, thanks.
That's also drawn, and now with digital tools, you can draw a line, instantly undo it, do it a little better, undo it, put the curve in there, and so you can compare as well in your memory. Whereas when you do it with pencil, you have to like erase everything and then go back, and then you go like, it's good enough, and you go to the next thing.
Yeah. So, what song is playing? I still have to edit my playlist, so this is not meant to be in this playlist. Let's just. Oh. I'm still adjusting my playlist to go. Anyways, this is an my first digital, one of my first digital things.
Not bad.
Yes, this was it was done on an iPad still.
It's not bad. There's much worse out there.
Yeah.
There's one example.
Hey, listen, everybody has to start.
I don't think I should say any of that, but
in order to
you know what I'm talking about.
I might.
On your little forums. Not Pokemon specifically.
I'm just making. Oh yeah, yeah.
It's better than some people's, but it's still a thing.
Yeah, like that's like. I mean, here, let's do a Oshawott doodle right now.
It's the beginnings, you know.
Yeah, let's do. That's not my sketch. Why is my music all messed up? I don't remember having these songs in here. Who is messing with my... Oh, that's what's going on. It's...
multiples.
Yeah, it's left my playlist. It just felt like leaving it, I guess. I was like, I'm done with the playlist. Let's just move on to random music.
My YouTube playlists have been a mess lately.
I'm trying to do something similar. Let's just do like a side perspective of an Oshawott.
Bless you. Bless you. Why does it smell like a factory is on fire?
Yeah, I haven't drawn an Oshawott in so long. Yeah, we'll just give him a close smile.
Is it actually on fire over there? Hold on, let me zoom
Oh
out.
god, its floor's top of fire. I am afraid.
Fire?
Yeah.
Telelens. No, that's just foggy.
No, it's just foggy, he says.
I don't know, that might actually be on fire.
Live fire from floors.
Well, I mean, there are cars driving near it and everything, so surely there's fuel.
Right, could it get away? Yeah.
And anyway, it's not my apartment that's on fire, so I'm okay.
Your child is mine.
Why are you steal my cat? Why are you strangling my cat?
Whoa.
Mocha's trying to escape and her neck looked like it was being squashed. Why do you have a banana? What is happening?
Banana, but
What
now
is going on?
I'll feed it to Mocha.
Don't feed Mocha does not want banana.
But she wants Dorito chips and popcorn.
Yeah, because she's weird.
Is my message? I want to know. Is my messages delayed?
I mean, I mean, they take a while to see and stuff. 1 second, stuff is going on a million miles per hour. Everything's going on. I need to figure out what's happening. 1 moment.
Cause I know it's delayed for me, but I wasn't sure if it's My messages are delayed, or
I think your messages are pretty much on time. It's just my seeing your messages,
Yeah.
like you hearing me seeing your messages is
Yeah.
delayed. I am seeing your message and I'm checking that out right now because I don't see that on my end. Oh well, that's life. Even though I've only had like 4 followers, my video suddenly has 10 dislikes. Even though I've only had like 4 views so far.
Seriously?
The hell?
Yeah.
Who's being an 8?
Yeah, I don't know. It's whatever.
It had like 2 and 0, or
It's
1
the
and 0,
squirrels
and then I
outside.
clicked the like button.
Yeah. Don't not know. It's like, yeah, we've had 15 viewers total. Whatever.
Who's disliking?
Doesn't really matter. I don't really care.
The
They
people
just
that dislike this, you can reconsider your choices and turn it into a like.
Let's do more action-y. Oshawott. I'm getting distracted by Oshawotts, but it's fine. Thank you. I'm not sure because usually I barely maybe even get any kind of response to my videos. This is actually probably the one that's the most ever views, so I don't know what's going on. But it's fine.
And the YouTube algorithm doesn't care if it's likes or dislikes. They just see it as user interaction.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, come on. Even my videos don't get that many dislikes when somebody doesn't like it. So stop wearing those hater pants, people. Click that like button.
It's because we said I had no haters that we're like, I'll be the hater then. You jinxed me, Foranges.
No. We'll be fine. Thank you, everybody that is now clicking the like button. You're showing the community what this community is about. Awesome people like you.
Alright, let's stop getting distracted by Oshawotts and get back to working on pony stuff.
And what is this one? Oh, original. There we go. I see. I found a problem that I had.
Oh, okay. I was like, what did I do?
No, I was doing my own thing for a second.
Alright, let's move the sketch. Oh, wait, this is on its own layer. Okay, let's just move it to adjust it a bit. Did I merge the whole layer? I did. Okay. Let's put back. It's fine. We'll call it good. My cat is acting crazy and crawling around. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I thought I had some issues with the ending, but I liked some things of it. Like some things that were canonized and stuff was kind of cute, because it kind of made some like shipping done and stuff. They kind of canonized couples and stuff, which I thought were cute. Even if I didn't ship them myself very much, I still just think it was cute that they were trying to be like, oh, this is this and this is that and stuff. There were certain things that I wasn't fully happy with and stuff. Sorry, I'm a bit out of it. It is midnight here. It's almost 20 a.m. here, actually. But there's some stuff I wasn't fully happy with. Cause like, well, I don't know. I'm not sure how many people here who haven't watched it and plan to watch and stuff. But there's just some things with some stuff. Just long story short, I wasn't happy with some of the things, but some of it I was fine with, and some of it was cool and interesting of how they handled certain topics and stuff. And overall, the last season handled a lot of more interesting topics, I believe, in general. And so I was overall pretty pleased with it. Mocha, hey! Oh my gosh, Emma, your child is fighting my child again. I don't know who instigated it. Someone did. So they are fighting again.
I haven't seen much of MLP. Every time somebody mentions it, I kind of just put it up and watch it for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's also fun as background stuff because I hear things and I'm like, wait, what just happened?
Yeah.
I watch that scene because then it's funny in context.
Yeah. Full on confirmed, there have been 2 gay ships confirmed. They hinted at another possible confirmation, and the writers of the show say you can see it. People who see it, their interaction as only friendship can take it as that, but they're not discrediting people who see it as a romantic relationship. So the Lyra Bonbon thing, which were background ponies, were confirmed to get married because they proposed in the background, and then in a magazine they were confirmed to have the wedding, and they would continue to see and walk in the background together. So that was a canonized female-female couple. And then one of the side characters had aunts who in the books were not sister aunts, but were a lesbian couple as well. And then main characters Rainbow Dash and Applejack had an argument, almost like an old married couple kind of thing were, and the writers of the show said you could interpret it either way, that they would not discredit you for counting it as a romantic interaction. But if people wanted to see it only as friendship because they didn't like Applejack and Rainbow Dash, they could just see it as friendship. See, there are 2 and sort of semi-3. Hello, Orange Cat. The orange cat and my Mocha have been fighting. Well, there's 2 orange cats. This orange cat and her in particular.
A scrawny orange cat.
The
French shrimp.
Yeah, the French shrimp. French shrimp is magic.
And a burp baby.
I don't know if cats in particular need to be burped, but okay. Especially full-grown, many years old, not many, but few years old cat. It probably makes me more uncomfortable with me saying, like, what's happening to me? Yeah, it really is. It's nice because a lot of kids shows, or what's classified as kids shows anyways, like the ratings and stuff, are getting more open about that kind of stuff. It is nice. And it's nice to kind of see more diversity about that kind of stuff and what they do and stuff. So I'm getting distracted because Emma's holding a crazy cat nearby.
He doesn't like me, so.
Oh wow, definitely not using. Oh my god, I have to sneeze. Where's the mute button?
Secret cuddles.
Mocha's watching. I don't think he's gonna stay for secret cuddles. Basically, my cat gets jealous and angry when another certain one of Emma's orange cats likes to cuddle. Because Emma Bear Kitty Cat in the channel is, I live with her, she's down the hall. And she has 2 orange cats, and one in particular likes to cuddle me, but often gets chased away by my cat whenever she sees him cuddling. And they've been breaking out in fights more and more often because of it, I believe.
Look at my baby.
So.
He's not been cuddling with me though.
Yeah. 1 second. I need to change up my playlist because this song I'll have to deal with later because I'm on the right account. Let's just go this one.
Can I join?
The call?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. If that's okay with you, Foranges.
What?
Emma may join the call.
Yeah, of course. She just calls you, I guess.
I don't know. I guess How
does this work?
Oh,
I can add people.
Yeah, you can add Emma. Go ahead. Emma, you better hurry your laptop or computer, not laptop. I just say laptop because what I have is just. Now people are just gonna endlessly hear the ringing noise. That's always fun. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Yeah, because I do not. Yeah, 1 second. Let me. Hello.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I guess
It's all
on
good.
mobile it's a little different.
You're good. Everything's fine. So now we have Emma in the chat, in the voice chat.
Yeah.
Emma! No more delay for you.
Yeah, Emma gets to hear me real time, but now she can't hear the music as the stream is going. Otherwise, she'll hear
That is
herself.
true. I don't have that either.
I mean, the link is provided in the description if you just want to hear the music.
No, let's not overcomplicate my phone call here.
Woo. I need to add hoof. Hoof, woof.
Woody says, hi Emma.
Hello.
Oh yeah, you can read that, of course. The thing is, like, I try to train my brain to pay attention to the live stream when I am on Twitch, because I never do it. I always have like, oh yeah, I have to look at that. And now, because this isn't my stream, I have more time, so I spot these things now, finally.
Yeah, I have the chat up on my right when I'm drawing and stuff. It's like if I have other stuff pulled up, then maybe I don't see it. But yeah, so I can see the chat.
Good.
I just don't pay attention.
Oh boy.
So far, my migraine has decided to stay away, but I'm wondering, because of how I'm feeling right now, the pain meds are wearing off, so the stream may not be a very long one tonight.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We both had headaches today. Pretty severe one. I really did not feel great when I woke up. I was like, oh no. And I was like in bed for an hour at least before I even was like, I'm gonna walk around, because I was afraid I was gonna get nauseous and all the other headache results.
Yeah.
So, but I feel it's already a new day, because it's now Friday morning here. But I already feel a lot better, and I hope that when I go to sleep and I wake up that I still feel okay. And the same for you, of course.
Yeah, because I woke up and I was more tired than usual, but I just thought maybe I didn't sleep well, maybe I had a weird dream or something. I didn't remember, I just didn't sleep well. But then, because I was talking to Jesse, but I just kept not, like, being able to kind of, usually after being awake for like 10 plus minutes, I kind of start to focus a bit better. But no, I just kept, we were like in a call for like an hour and I still couldn't like really focus on anything. It was so weird. I'm like, that's weird. And then like right after we were done talking and we hung up, I realized my vision was starting to get blurry and kind of swimming and all these weird things. And migraines in the past had never caused an effect to my vision before like that, so it was really weird. But then the migraine started setting in, I'm like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah, migraines can do that.
Yeah. I need to move this over.
Especially when you have eye strain first. So if you are like looking at a screen doing things for a couple of hours and then you stop, you might like actually realize like, oh.
Why is my music playlist is different and I don't appreciate it. I need to figure out what's going on later. Hit. It's fine. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's just because I think one of the reasons maybe I got the headache is because I haven't been like intensely staring at screens for a while lately because I couldn't draw and stuff. So I think my eyes kind of got unused to it. And then I streamed for like hours and hours yesterday, and then played like GTA all day. So my eyes are just not used to staring at that intensely at a screen for that long. So I think I kind of overworked my eyes a bit the day before, and so my head decided to get back at me with a migraine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But doing hobby stuff or even work stuff is a great distraction.
Yeah. It's just if it starts to hurt, anything on a screen just makes it worse.
Oh, yeah. But you pick your battles, right? You do this, but you might not have done 3 other things that you would have done today, just to like, lower that stress on the eyes.
Yeah. Because I was thinking of working on my darker Secret Life of Verity blog stuff originally today. Because I've gone behind on it, and I've been avoiding updates on it for a while. Sorry if anyone from Secret Life of Verity blog is looking here right now. But, I've been avoiding updates for it. And I wanted to work on stuff today. And it's just, whenever I would work on it, I listen to more intense music, and it's just, I think would just make it worse right now. So this kind of more calming stuff is pretty good. Thank you, yeah. Both mine and Floris's headaches have been getting better today, thankfully. Mine's still kind of a bit up in the air about it, but it is better a bit for now. But the meds may be wearing off, and it is getting kind of late, so I'll probably maybe stream for like another half an hour max, maybe. But I'm trying to do this thing where I stream every day, for a little while, just to kind of make up for being behind on art stuff.
Yeah. I haven't done much live streaming lately for various reasons, but because it's been a couple of weeks, I should probably jump on a live stream this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know stuff's been kind of crazy on that end of stuff for a while. Everything going on.
Oh, well, yeah, no, it's just with the whole pandemic stuff, you kind of have to be there for family members that normally would have care. They don't have care now, so you have to fill in those hours here and there.
Yeah, I know.
And, and then, you know.
So yeah, I know.
So,
yeah.
Hours are different.
Yeah.
But now that we're all getting used to it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice to focus on some fun stuff as well.
Yeah.
And I have some games that I want to go in without knowing what they are about or how to play it. I don't even know the keyboard shortcuts or whatever.
Yeah.
I kind of want to just start a bunch of those games and just live stream it and record that as an episode. And eventually I have like a little playlist of me playing those silly games on the Mac or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm not a gamer at all, so it's really like everybody knows what they have to do, and I'm just sitting there going like, I have no idea, pressing buttons until it works.
Yeah.
So it might actually be fun for some people to watch. I have to say you made the right call. This is a better version than the one from half an hour ago.
Yeah. I just have to adjust a couple things that are still... Now that it's in line art, I noticed some proportion issue. Just one more that I'll be able to easily just kind of jump in and fix.
Yeah, but the legs are fixed. They don't look like arms anymore.
Yeah.
Even though you know what their function is in the picture.
Yeah. Proportion of one was still not looking right. Maybe we'll just leave it. It's fine. It's for just a silly comic. It's fine. The emotion gets across, and that's what's really important.
Yeah, that will just be a fix there. And
I also want to kind of see if I can make this one match a bit more better. There we go. Alright, I have to fix it. I can't. I'm staring at it and it's just bothering me.
It's gotta be a thing now. Huh?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll leave you to it. It's 8 a.m. in the morning now here, and I think it's time for me to go to bed.
No, sleeping is illegal.
Right. I might poke you. Sorry, Emma?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I might poke you on Snap for a couple more times, and
Okay.
And then I'll probably pass out in bed. I don't know.
Alright. Good night, Potato.
Yeah. Thanks for inviting me. It was fun hanging out.
Yee.
It's always cool to see what you're drawing. Bye, Emma.
Bye.
Okay. Bye, everybody watching.
Good night, Floranges. Or good morning. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
He's still in the call. Does he know he's still in the call? Is he really there? Floranges.
Hello?
He's still on the call. I don't hear anything. Floranges. Should we hang up and just do our own call, Emma?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll call you in a second, Emma.
Okay.
There we go. Hello.
He's still in there.
All by himself. Can this copyright stuff? It's fine. Nobody knows. He'll figure it out. Oof, I don't know. I'm not. The thing is, I don't watch too many movies very often. I don't know.
Movie?
Yeah. I don't tend to watch stuff I know is gonna be bad, so I don't really know. And I don't really own a lot of stuff. I mostly watch stuff on Netflix because I just don't tend to own a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I don't really watch movies a whole lot. I don't know, I don't watch much. I mean, I vaguely remember Transformers 1. But that was a long time ago.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't watch too many movies. Not so sure. Okay, I'm more happy with this arm than I was the previous. I'm not really sure. I haven't really thought about. Like, I know some movies that I really like. I've never really thought about movies I don't like.
See, knowing me, I wouldn't remember them.
Yeah. Emma here doesn't have the greatest memory. Also, your shrimp is back. He's on the princess pillow.
That's because he's a fancy boy.
He's a princess.
I mean, I was gonna say prince, but...
He's kind of princessy. I'm not sure.
He's that snobbish prince.
I guess so, yeah.
That dabbles in questionable things.
Yeah. I'm not really sure. I mean, I don't know, because usually I don't go into movies that I may consider to be bad. I know people like to watch stuff that they'll end up disliking, but I don't know. I don't watch a huge amount of movies. I would tend to watch a lot of like Disney stuff, so.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
like, there's been times I didn't really care for a movie.
I can can tell you there's a lot of TV shows I don't like simply because of like live action, whatever drama. But overall,
Yeah.
Movies.
I guess my like genre of movies I don't like tend to be romance, but because I don't really care for romance in general for stuff. So I guess as a genre, a lot of romance stuff I wouldn't ever really care for. I mean, I don't know. I like a lot of classic stuff. Like, I mean, like Wizard of Oz, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Willy Wonka stuff. You know, like that stuff was good. And I don't know, like, it's like those are like classic, old favorite, always time favorite movie kind of things. But I don't know. I mean,
I can tell you my favorite movie. My absolutely favorite movie is The Aristocats.
my favorite movie. I haven't watched so many movies in so long that I don't know anymore. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. Let me hide my Discord there. Yeah, because
certain romance sort of things can be nice.
Yeah, if they handle it well.
Like, actual romance movies are not that great.
yeah. If they're like,
you end up watching, there's a channel on TV that will play random romance things all year round.
Yeah.
That are mostly Christmassy, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Some of them aren't bad. Majority are kind of meh.
And a lot of them follow the same thing, really.
That's the thing, is it's just repetitive.
Yeah. I like romance-focused stuff I just tend to not like, so I've just never cared for romance as a genre. Like one of my sisters loves romance, and romance novels and stuff, and romance movies if they're handled well. And like romance in movies can be okay if it, again, is handled well, if they can really make the like viewer believe in it and stuff. If it's handled well, then it might not be type, so I've never cared for it. I tend to like a lot of action and adventure stuff. Some mystery stuff is good. Thriller, horror is good. I like my horror. Like 28 Days Later. Jaws I liked as a kid. Aliens. I like a lot of horror, scary stuff. I grew up with a sister who loved that, so I kind of grew up around it while I was a kid. But yeah, I don't know, I haven't thought about a movie I really hated. I mean, there's some movies that I used to really like that I'm looking back on now. It's like more like kid-like movies. I'm like, I liked that as a kid. That was good to me. So it's kind of weird rewatching some really old stuff sometimes. But then, I don't know, it's... Oh gosh. Wattpad. Oh no.
I don't think the most stories on Wattpad shouldn't go to anything else beyond just fan fiction.
Yeah. Gosh, Wattpad. Just the word Wattpad is making me flashbacks to Wattpad. Cause I just end up there sometimes or reading stuff like I don't want to be here. Get me out of here.
There's some that are okay, but the general, it's very rare to find an actual good story.
Yeah, and most times it's usually they just post it there and on another site. It's like, just read on the other side at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Movie hate? I don't know. At least I don't remember actively watching something and be like, oh my gosh, I don't like this. Unless it was something like one of my sisters were watching. Like, again, like if it was a romance thing and I didn't even know what it was, they just had it on the TV and I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate this. That's probably the only time I've ever actively disliked something.
A lot of, like, what my dad watches that he finds funny, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I don't find funny at all, and
Yeah.
so I just get pissed about it, so
Yeah.
I leave.
But yeah, I mean, I don't remember ever going to go see a movie and being disappointed by it, but I usually, watch trailers and stuff before I go to watch it, so I've never been actively disappointed by something too much like that.
Then being pretty open-minded for some stuff.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I may need is this ice pack still cold? Oh, okay, it is. Good. Because my incision is acting up. Yeah, a lot of recent horror movies have been feeling like that. I haven't found a recent horror movie that I thought was really good. Yeah, the average ones, yeah. Because, yeah, there's a lot of, like, Insidious and stuff, and ones like that where it's, like, spooky hauntedness. I tend to be like, it's more for me, like, not so much the horror, but if it's thriller or dark, I guess, more stuff I like. I like when stuff gets actually genuinely dark, or more thriller, where, like, it's actually genuine, like, rush of fear, not so much, oh, spooky ghosts. And, like, there's some, they're good because they're, like, the classics of horror films and stuff, and it's good because, like, that's what horror was at the time. There's some that are good because of that, but, like, yeah, there's a lot of, like, spooky ghost house, oh no, can't escape, kind of, that becomes very repetitive. But then there's some that are genuine, they're like, oh, this is an interesting concept, or they took this in a way that was interesting and stuff. Oh yes, the ghost has, the house had a murder happen, and there's the ghosts of the victim and the murderer there, and they're both going to maybe try to kill you. Good luck. Yeah, a lot of movies have been kind of, especially as of late. I haven't heard of one that was actively good in recent times, but I just don't really I don't really watch a lot of recent stuff in general, so it just might be the issue as well. If it's anything recent I watch, it's usually like Disney Pixar stuff, but it's mostly at this point just because it's kind of reminiscent of the old stuff, depending on what it is, because some stuff is kind of like, this is becoming too much of like more, I don't know, like, oh, kids these, I guess it's because I'm getting old, I don't know, but a lot of it's like, I don't know. Then there's some stuff that I do like, where they make the animation interesting, or they have a good soundtrack, and stuff like that. Even if it's not the most original ideas anymore, they can sometimes still make it fun and interesting. Oh. I may need a new ice pack, Emma, if you don't mind giving me one soon. Not in a rush, though.
Yeah.
Because, like, my whole leg is, like, really red suddenly, and I don't know what caused that. I hope my infection's not getting worse. I don't want to go to the walk-in again. Anyways, I need to get back to drawing. Sorry, I got distracted with movie talk and then ice pack on my leg. Oh, favorite animated movies. I like. Oh, you're banned from this. I kick you from the call. Goodbye.
Otherwise, Steven Universe, the movie.
I mean, technically that is a movie, so I guess. I mean, I can say I like the. I mean, I can say I liked the My Little Pony movie that came out a couple years ago. I can't, because it's a movie, and I liked it, and it's ponies, haha. But I mean,
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was good. It was a nice change in style and pace and stuff. Even though sometimes a little bit of them did feel a tiny bit out of character for certain things. But maybe it's me being nitpicky, but overall it was still a good experience. I own it. I mean, I liked Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. The animation was interesting, especially with how they approached the glitchiness and the slightly different styles for all the characters. Even though some of it was kind of weird when looking back at it, it was still an interesting way of how they did the styles, and I liked how it kind of came out. It's like cold to the touch, but it's not frozen anymore. Yeah. And my leg is very red, and I don't know what's going on. But I don't know. I used to watch a lot of the old Disney classics and stuff. I grew up on those. I'm only in my 20s, lower 20s, so I haven't watched a lot of stuff for too long, and I don't watch a wide range of stuff, so I don't want that. Yeah, I'm good.
There's something soft, not cold.
Oh. Yeah, Garfield left the princess pillow and now it's Mocha.
She's the true princess.
Yeah, it's her princess pillow.
She's the princess of the underworld. She's here to claim the overworld.
Yeah, it's 2 cat beds stacked with a pillow on top, and that's where Mocha likes to lay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Spider-Verse, it was interesting because I just love how they approach some different things. I loved the jumpiness of the animation, like, because I want to eventually go into animation if I can, specifically maybe storyboarding. But I loved how I've become like study the movie, but it's just amazing just to see how they approach, because they did make it like a 3D-esque thing with how they shaded it and stuff and whatnot, and how they did the movement and everything, but like they did like the comic book spotting texture and stuff. Oh gosh. But yeah, it's one of the recent movies that I like that came out. But again, I don't watch a lot of stuff, I guess. I just tend to watch, like, YouTube, speed paint artists, YouTubers playing games. I need to watch movies again. I need to get back into that. Hello. Yeah, my leg's acting up, so I may have to call the stream off early. Since I'm assuming you're probably not from any of my blogs, I've had surgery recently. I've had a total of 4 surgeries now. 6 incisions. I've had surgery on my right leg and hand most recently, about a month ago now, and they're still healing, and I have an infection, and it's been slowing down my healing process and causing health issues and stuff, and one of the reasons I haven't been able to draw until recently is because my hand is still healing, and it still kind of is. The incision is still very visible, and I can actually, one of my sutures has kind of come out a little bit, I've noticed, so that's fun. But, I'm sorry. We're young. We are young. So, I'm sorry. I don't know too much older stuff. I grew up I don't even watch stuff. The issue is we don't watch stuff. We watch YouTube. We watch streamers. I watch speed paint.
More specifically, gamers, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Gamers, artists.
Gamers.
Gamers. I'm a nerd.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I don't tend to watch a lot of stuff, so oof, I'm sorry. The oldest stuff I don't even know. Like I was born in the late 1990s, so my range of stuff is very limited because I'm not that old yet, and I haven't watched a lot of stuff. One of my sisters are into romance, and one of my sisters were into horror, like 28 Days Later, Aliens, she watched a ton of other ones I don't remember the names of, but she loved watching horror, and the other one loved watching romance, and so those are the 2 genres I kind of grew up with, so I didn't have a wide range of stuff to watch besides that stuff and, like, Disney, so I just don't know a lot of stuff. Thank you. It is recovering, it's just I get the infection almost every time, so it just likes to be a big pain in the butt and slow it down, and cause health issues and whatnot, especially once it got turned out that I'm allergic to the antibiotic I was taking for it, and that was always fun. Let me pull my tablet back out and actually try and maybe finish the liner at least before I stop the stream and maybe do some coloring. My tablet. Hello, tablet. Are you alive? Thank you. And this may not be the last surgery even, so we might be doing some more, I'm not sure. So it's always fun. Let's start coloring. Oh gosh, what? Let's see, let's pick up, let's color Bright Star. Actually, I think my paint bucket tool can maybe handle the job now. My paint bucket doesn't like to properly bucket sometimes. Yeah, I could. Oh, I'm above. That would be an issue. Yeah, I can see that. Kind of like how my sister, she loved watching horror stuff, and she kind of made me like horror stuff a lot when no one else in my family really does. So yeah, I think just being around people, I can influence what you like a bit. And nothing's wrong with being a movie geek. I have some people I know in my life that are more movie geek and stuff. I don't know, I guess my generation, we grew up more with, even though, my parents, my mom and her husband really liked movies and stuff. They liked watching old stuff. They liked watching cowboy stuff, like John Wayne and stuff. So my range of watching stuff was pretty limited growing up. It's the cowboys, classic horror stuff, and then like romance. That's my movie genres of life. I keep going to the wrong thing. Yeah, nothing's wrong with being a movie geek. I'm a pony geek, and a Pokemon geek, and Undertale, and that's all my interests. That's it. No, I like other stuff too.
I know I get my like from say D&D and whatnot from my parents.
Yeah.
I don't know where the role came in though.
Well, I mean, D&D has roleplay, so.
I mean, yes, but from what I can tell, my father was more like a strategy min-max.
Yeah, true. My issue is I always forget I want to color the hair before I color the body, just because I have to add stripes of color into the hair for most everyone. And since I'm just doing coloring, no shading, I just make all the coloring on the same layer. But then I have to refix the skin, the fur, I guess, more correctly, because I have to adjust it because I did the hair. You know, I mean, you'll see it in the stream. It's a struggle.
Can I call his hair toothpaste?
Sure. It's interesting where I made up the color schemes. His hair is based off of Trixie's hair, obviously, but the lighter stripe is based off more closer to Starlight's lighter blue streak in her hair. Because he's the Starlight Trixie kid. Yeah. Yeah, the issue of the show is that, I think the issue is that it's kind of like that, one, it could be a rebellion thing. Two, it is technically a very, especially the earlier seasons are very much more, have more, to me, kids feel to it. They touch stuff a bit more serious topics later in the seasons, I feel like.
Yeah, it definitely feels a lot more...
Almost like teenager rating rather than, not like 18, but like more like 13 plus rather than 7 plus or whatever the rating is now. It feels more like 13 plus-ish for in the later seasons, because they get more action-driven, more adventure, rather than friendship and solving because they still solve friendship problems, but they're ready to do it with a hoof to the face rather than talking it out sometimes in later seasons. When early seasons, it's like nerd learning how to make friends. So I could see why people disliked it, but I think one of the main issues that caused a lot of discourse with My Little Pony was that a lot of and I have no problems with it, but a lot of people in the early fandom and people who didn't like the show but thought it was an issue was when older males were liking the show, and they thought it was weird or they were being perverted for liking it. Which, yes, there are some people like that in the fandom, I will admit, but the issue is just they saw this show as a light thing that was lighthearted and good and happy. And yeah, like I mean, just look up Twilight. Oh, here, I'll type in the chat. Like, just look up like the Twilight versus T-Rex fight, and like that's like, I mean, that's not like actually, like, it doesn't, like, they don't have blood or gore or anything, but it's like, that's violent for the show, when usually they're like, friendship is magic, we try to make friends, we talk things through. Like, that's the point of the show where, like, Twilight fought. She used her magic to fight someone, which was really interesting. Usually she tries to use her words, but there she used her magic, it was a really cool turning point in the show, I feel like. But yeah, basically when older men started liking the show, people thought it was weird or wrong. When, yes, there are some people like that do take it a weird way, but a lot of them disliked it because it was a show where people made friends and were happy and just try to care about each other. When, especially our world, especially right now, a lot of dark stuff goes on in our world. A lot of people have a lot of heavy real life stuff going on in their lives, and just wanted a show that was happy, friendly, cheerful, colorful, and stuff, and made them happy. And My Little Ponies was their outlet with that, where they could kind of be themselves. And a lot of people in the, as they call it, the brony fandom, as they call it, actually did find out more about themselves. Like, some of them did indeed find out, like, some of them came out as transgender or gay after watching the show because they realized more about acceptance and tolerance rather than hating on each other all the time. It was really interesting. It kind of made an interesting cycle of stuff happening. I watched a lot of people who watched the show kind of watched their lives change. Oh, that's the wrong layer. Because of the show and stuff, and it's really interesting. It's not everyone's cup of tea, and I know that, but to me it was just always interesting on how people reacted to it and stuff. I forget if I was gonna make his hoof like a different color, like his... Yeah, I think I'm gonna start doing that. I gotta quickly look at something now. Yeah, when the documentary was made, yeah. That was involved with the bigger people in the fandom and stuff, yeah. It was, yeah, they were still strong, like not as strong as they probably were, because a lot of people left the show, like after Twilight became an Alicorn Princess, people left, and then some people left, people left early on once, people left either because Twilight got her wings, or because the original, concept maker of the show, Lauren Faust left and stuff, and people wanted to only see her work, and no one else is really be involved in the show, so when she left, they left, and stuff like that, I need to really check something in my blog. I forget how I colored Wisteria at one point with something, and I'm gonna check it out. Oh my gosh, Emma Flores is liked and reblogged the raffle, so now he might have a chance to win.
Old days. I need to find the specific skin that he was. The My Little Pony mod.
Yeah. Yeah.
Randomized skins. I have.
Yeah. The Brony community did cause a huge backlash in My Little Pony itself, and as well as towards them, because people automatically assumed it was a perverted thing and stuff, when, yes, again, some of it was, but a lot of times they just, again, wanted happy stuff, but, yeah. Honestly, the fandom has become really an interesting, diverse thing. It's just really crazy stuff. What's going on? Oh, Flores is messaging me. Hold on 1 second. He's still in the stream. Hello. I noticed, Floranges, that you like to reblog the post, so you're in the raffle. Okay. Emma's looking for your old pony skin from years ago to have the reference. Yeah. But yeah, it's actually interesting is that a lot of big bronies in the fandom actually became close friends with people on the show. Like, I think actually one of them ended up working on music in the show and stuff, which is really cool, when he, like, made fan music originally. But, like, I know that they even, like, the main brony people that were part of the documentary and stuff, a lot of them, they actually became close friends with the writer M.A. Larson, which was joked to be hated in the fandom because he's the quote-unquote the one that gave Twilight wings and stuff. And he eventually left the show, but he was one of the main head writers for a long time after Faust left. But they actually became good friends with him. He actually participated in the reactions sometimes. He would join in and stuff and react to the episodes too. And they also got, like, the Cutie Mark Crusaders to react to, like, certain episodes and stuff. Those were the group of kids and stuff. They were a group of 3 friends and stuff. And then in the last episode, when they reacted to the finale, they got, it was really sweet, actually. They got, like, almost all the main voice actresses. I think the only one they didn't get was Tara Strong herself. I maybe just missed her in it. But they, like, had almost every, like, main voice actress and actor participate in the reaction, talking about how the show and the Brony community itself and the My Little Pony community and the show itself affected their lives and stuff. And it was just such a sweet thing because, like, all of them were, like, on the verge of crying or just, like, talking about their life story of how it all affected it and stuff. And it's nice to, even if it was just something as silly as a kid's show, quote unquote, it's always interesting just to see how it affects people's lives. It's always kind of like a heartwarming thing. I forget where I need to fix this. But yeah. So I like to watch people react to stuff. I don't know. I guess it makes me feel less lonely watching stuff. Cause I started watching reactions when I was at a bad home situation, and so I guess it made me feel less alone or something, I guess. And it's kind of stuck with me. So I like watching reactions. don't know why I'm struggling so much to color him. This line art, I guess, is just giving me a struggle. Yeah, like there's, again, with every fandom there is some issues and stuff, but how it's grown over the years is amazing, because it's come out not so toxic anymore. Like early on it became more toxic, especially the whole bronies thing, but it's gone pretty good and ended, like I think overall the fandom kind of ended on a good note. I mean, people were still actively making stuff like me, but yeah, it's nice. I'm in a big Discord group with a lot of fellow artists and people who run like blogs like I do and stuff, and it's just people always supporting each other, like, hey, who wants to do a collab, or hey, we're hosting this event, or hey, who wants to do an art trade, here's my commissions, I need help with money. Like, there's someone who's known wildly in the pony fandom known as Banana Pie, and he doesn't do a lot of art, but he likes to support new blogs. He'll go to find new blogs, see that they don't have a lot of like people interacting with it because it's too new, and he'll like go and send them stuff so they have stuff to work with. And he was going through, as far as I did try to he because I believe his pony does. They were going, what did you say? They were going through a lot of struggles and stuff monetarily because they lost their job and stuff a few months ago, and especially everything else is just getting worse. And even though he doesn't really do a lot of art himself, they don't do a lot of art themselves. They reached out to the community, and yeah, people have been supporting them with money, helping donate until they just so they got a job recently, and they're starting next month. And it's just crazy to see how the fandom's developed and evolved. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, who knows in the next generation? Because this was generation 4, technically, of My Little Pony, compared to the old stuff. And so who knows how we'll be with generation 5. Who knows? Maybe we'll go down that route. God, I hope not. But you never know in the future, and it's just kind of gotta enjoy while it's there. But yeah, some shows have become questionable over the years, and that's not the color I wanted. I wanted this color. Emma, how dare you give me the wrong color? Sorry. I did it again. I didn't fill in the hair first, so I'm just making it harder on myself. Emma, why didn't you remind me? How dare you? Alright, let me see. To let in. I'm not sure. I guess it's just been the accepted style. I'm not actually really sure. I never really thought about it. I'm never sure. I think it's been in black and white. I don't know. I guess there is something about it to the style where it's just some clean old-fashioned line art and stuff. It just kind of has its own appeal. Kind of messier. I guess it makes it have a more action feel sometimes. But no, more action. There's a lot of romance ones. I'm not sure. I don't know. I guess it's just the stylized thing. Because I have seen some be done in color. But I mean, I do have to say, I mean, seeing me color, obviously, coloring takes a lot of time and stuff, even if you have people color for you. Like if I hired someone to color, like if I hired Emma to color and stuff, it would be time for it to be colored, even if I wasn't the one doing it. But I guess, so there is some appeal to having it just being line art. I guess technically you can publish more than that way. And I don't know, I guess it kind of feels more like you're reading something, rather than like seeing something. I'm not really sure. I've never actually thought too much about it. Because, I mean, with it being black and white, it kind of merges more well with text. So it's more like you're reading. Like more like a book rather than a comic book. I'm not really sure. I never really thought about it. But I don't know. It's always been the style of manga as far as I'm aware of, even really old ones. But I don't know. I never thought about why they do. I just knew it was the chosen style for a lot of them. But I know there's probably a couple that do color. Like, they do colors for, like, specials and covers and stuff. Just so, and that way as well, you know what the characters look like when colored. For, like, fan work or productions and stuff, they end up getting TV showed and whatnot, or movied. They have canon color palettes and stuff, but I've never actually thought about it too much. I guess it was just the style. I remember when I was growing up in middle school and high school that people wanted to draw manga style. Even I was like doing anime style eyes and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. That's just maybe that's how I feel about it. Because almost I don't know. It all with the text bubbles and everything, with the text bubbles being the same way, it just kind of blends more. I don't know. I never actually. It's just a theory. I don't know. That's an interesting. I'm gonna bring up my sister. She has some degrees involving literature and stuff and whatnot. It's not really. She may know more than I do. I don't know. And she'll like know what to look into and stuff for it at least. She'd love to look into that kind of stuff. That's her kind of things too. More and more culturally about that kind of stuff. So it might be something I can bring up for her and find out and discuss it in a future stream because it is getting really late up here. I don't want to stay up too much later. Because I want to kind of maybe fix my schedule a bit. Because I'm on Central Time Zone, so it's almost 2 a.m. here. Also, yes, Emma, you may call him Toothpaste Boy. His hair is very toothpaste-like.
All of my, browser's closed for a moment and it just reopened.
Sometimes just be that way. Also, you're a bit quiet. I'm going to figure out what's going on.
Here. Does that help?
Yes. Thank you. I have the wrong pen for coloring. That's why I'm struggling. Yeah. Come on. There we go. I remember, because I grew up watching different anime and reading different manga and stuff. I remember it was interesting sometimes, because, or like even when like they did make anime or cartoon adaptations and stuff, you'll kind of like have a voice idea for the character in your head, and then you hear them, you're like, that's not what I was expecting them to sound like. And then, or just how they're colored and look and stuff, because sometimes they just completely change in how you see that person sometimes. Because palette color theory is a thing, and it can change of how you see things. So if you imagine someone with blue hair, you may see them as more of a calm and collected person, but if they have red hair, you'd be like, oh my gosh, they're a lot more aggressive than I thought, or something like that, because this color theory can affect how your mind interprets stuff. What color did I decide to do his hooves? I think I might try for the purple. Let's just go for it. Because I wanted to start doing like the base hoof with a different color than their body. And I never knew if I decided what color I want to do for them.
And then there's also the matter of inconsistency.
Yeah.
I know for a fact in one of the book series I read, Warrior Cats, there's inconsistency between certain, like, styles, or coat patterns, who's dead and who isn't dead.
Yeah.
Eye color. Names.
Yeah. And sometimes, you know, just as a creator myself, just sometimes you make mistakes, so you decide to change stuff up or change it, and it's kind of already too late to go back and fix stuff, unless you make new editions of the books and stuff. But sometimes this is how it goes. I know that sometimes you just do forget. And then sometimes just how you want to have it be done is changed. Like how my ponies didn't used to have fluffy, like, I forget the word for it. I think it's shorn. It's something like that, hooves, where you can see their actual hoof beneath the fur. Because more like actual horses and stuff, instead of being marshmallowy hooves like the show. Where just all blends together. And I kind of want. I've seen people do where have colored hooves. I've seen multiple artists do like a differently colored hoof to the main fur and stuff, and I kind of wanted to approach that. Wisteria, I may still make it where it's like that white tone that's in her fur and stuff, but I may change it too. I don't know. Let's play this. I want calm music for this stream. Thank you very much, playlist. My migraine is too migraine for loud. Alright, let's pick up Wisteria's Yellow. We'll just, yeah. Sometimes if the bucket tool wants to behave, it can be very helpful. Just hide the background layer. That was make my life easier. Yeah, we're only just trying to have fun here. Yeah. We're just chill here. We're not ones to really get easily up and upset usually. Sometimes. Looks at Emma.
Hey! I mean, valid point, but...
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I'm glad you ended up having fun. We're just trying to have fun and have a chill time. I realized I messed up and nobody called me out. Oh no, I didn't. Did I? No, I didn't. Never mind. Everything was fine. I didn't mess up. Artstream. I decided I need to find my texture brush for
Artstream with outside distractions.
Mm-hmm.
I can speak.
You speak good.
Yeah.
I may just move back to how I used to do her spotting because I kind of got lazy on it. Oh, that's nice. Nice.
It's good to keep up with art.
Yeah. Especially since I obviously, with our previous discussion, I know you like movies, so it's a good path to go. Because you want to do something that's related to something you enjoy in the end.
Yeah, there's already too much misery in the world. I want to be always miserable.
We're just gonna have to do this the difficult way, aren't I, Emma?
I don't know what you're talking about because it's slightly delayed still.
Yeah. So you know how Wisteria has the speckling in her fur?
Yeah.
I kind of do it more spotty than speckly. Yeah. I mean, right now we can't really go to the movies. But I mean, I still enjoy going to the movies. It's just, I don't know.
We only go to movies we enjoy.
Yeah.
Or think we'll enjoy.
Yeah. I just haven't been to them recently because I just couldn't really find anything I think I enjoy. Like, I like the Detective Pikachu movie because I like Pokemon. I skipped on watching the Sonic one, even though it might be bad, it might be good. I've heard mixed things from people I know personally. But I'm waiting to watch it with my cousin because we grew up as diehard Sonic fans. We played a lot of the old games and stuff. So I wanted to watch wait to watch it with her. That's English. But I used to go to the movies more often. I guess we just don't really do it up here very often. And yeah, it's just kind of limited on what we want to see and stuff. And movie theater prices have kind of gone up a bit.
You said we have friends.
What is this word friend you use, Emma?
I don't know. No, but I've only recently had, like, more friends than one that live in my hometown.
And then one just now lives with you?
Yeah. And I wanted to go out, hang out with them and whatnot, and do stuff more often.
Yeah.
We were planning to go bowling at some point, and we never got to do it because of all this.
Yeah. And yeah, it's kind of limited in what's good. I've heard there's been some good stuff I missed that I've been meaning to try and find a way to watch either via like rental or whatever or Netflix if it comes out on there. But there's something about like going to watch a movie with your friend. I mean, I think the most recent thing I watched was Frozen 2.
Yeah.
I think that's the most recent time we went to the theater.
I'm trying to think. Either it was Frozen 2 or
yeah, you know the.
I think it was Frozen 2.
Yeah.
Because I think the Star Wars one came before that.
Yeah, and I didn't
don't
watch
know if
that
you went
one.
to yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go to see that one. So yeah, for me, the most recent one was Frozen 2. I can't hear. You know what? We're just gonna use the heart stamp tool to make her heart, make her spots. That's it. This is where we're going with in life. Even though it's trying to use a green, my hearts aren't green. I'm on a white color, but it's trying to make. Oh, there we go. Here, this is how her speckling is done.
Yeah, there's been a lot of like superhero or I guess the superhero and in specific sci-fi that is green.
Yeah, I even though I was using white just a second ago. I don't know what happened there.
I mean, didn't the other day it turn to green?
I don't remember.
When you were like trying to use black.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's something going on with my tablet in general. I think I need to get a new cord for it. I'm trying to decide on how I want.
2 was actually pretty good. It wasn't the worst, but it was decent. There were certain things I didn't care for, but there was like certain aspects of it that I did enjoy because it was different.
This brush is weird. I don't know if you've seen it.
Is it some sort of like oil painting brush or something?
I don't know if you're seeing the one I'm seeing. The one that's looking. I don't know how to explain it. Triangle-y.
I saw one that was a circle and green.
No, not that one. There's this one that's doing like triangle-y oval things.
Oh, that.
It makes me uncomfortable. It feels like the brush is broken, but I think it's meant to do that by the shape of it. But it feels like a brush that's glitchy. Yeah. I'm trying to find a brush texture that matches how I want her to have her fur, because she has a speckling or dotting kind of spotted kind. I don't know. Is it going to be between a speckling, a spotting, or a splatter kind of thing on her coat? And I just haven't found a brush to do it. Before in the past, when I made them much more cartoony than they are now. And when I did that, I just did like polka dots. Not really polka dots, but like just tapping the pen over and over to get what I want. But now I'm trying to find a texture brush to kind of get something to a similar effect. But I just haven't found it. Oh gosh, not that one again. I just haven't found something that's quite what I'm looking for. I guess the closest thing may be this paint splatter thing that I often use for blood splatter sometimes. Oh, maybe if I make this brush big. No, that's not too bad. Not that big, though. But maybe we're getting closer to what I'm trying to achieve. That's not too bad. I'll go over it for now.
One of those that was like spaghetti and...
The spaghetti brush. Sometimes just get a spaghetti brush. Alright. We got to do the same thing to the rest of her, basically. No, that's too high for the leg. Yeah, I could, but that's a lot of effort. It's just a simple My Little Pony-esque vlog. I don't want to try too hard tonight.
Simple, does complex fluff.
Shush. Yeah, I could try to do layering things. That's a lot of effort, and I don't know if I'm up for effort tonight. I could go back and try to fix it tomorrow. Because I am in a bit of pain tonight still, and I don't know if I'm up for effort. I could try to fix it later, though. yeah, what's effort? I've been on this piece for like 6 hours at least by now total, with when I did the original 2 sketches and the backgrounds and stuff. But you know, the effort, what's that? Now I'm not liking the texture. Aww. Time to use a different brush, even though it's gonna have a different effect. Struggle is real. I just don't like how it's doing it in tinier proportion. Maybe if I swap it to a similar brush, it'll be close enough that people won't mind. People don't tend to notice when I make a mistake anyways, at least they don't call me out on it, so it's probably fine. They just go with it. Or no one's ever pointed out, like, even when I notice mistakes and go back and fix it, like sometimes I'll forget to add like the magic aura around the horn or the object they're levitating, but nobody calls me out on it, but then I'll edit it secretly and edit the post and stuff, but nobody ever usually notices it or calls me out on it.
I mean, I've seen a few posts where they don't have cutie marks or
Yeah, the cutie marks thing though, a lot of people are just sometimes not bothered. It's a common thing in the fans that you just have to put them on their butts all the time. That's just so much effort because they have 2 sides of butts, and it's like they all have butts, and it's like, can't you just not have a butt? Yeah, I probably will, but it's fine.
what was good about detail and all that stuff? I gave up art many years ago.
I still think your masterpiece is one of your main icons on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That's where your art.
Beautiful.
That's when your art peaked, Emma.
This icon.
Yeah.
Wow. No, I added it to my Tumblr even.
Oh gosh.
I was like, I can't have this old Minecraft skin headshot. I need my masterpiece.
Yeah, Emma's best art.
Yeah.
Even though you're really good with doing traditional stuff, though.
Yeah, I can't do digital art.
You just need to learn the texture brushes more to find something similar to traditional brushes and pencils and stuff. You might be able to do something cool with it.
Get angry about
And hey, your D&D figs are cool.
well, yes. That's a 3D.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was up to me, I would do clay again.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how I feel about the white bucket clay.
Yeah, especially, like, you have to make big stuff of it at this point, because anything thin and small, the air dry clay just cracks and breaks.
Yeah.
Arceus is still struggling on my table. I don't want to look at Groudon. He was coming out okay for the most part, besides the thinner areas, but I just had to build up them more. But Arceus, who's meant to have thinner legs? Is legs the right word? I guess legs, yeah. It's just a struggle.
His leg boots.
His boots. Yeah.
See, there's too much effort.
Yeah, I
too much effort to make.
I've messed with my brushes and my old art thing. I'm still learning this one because I just got this a few months ago. I got this art tablet for Christmas. It's my first actual art tablet. Before that, I drew on my phone or my iPad. This is my first actual tablet drawing on a computer properly and stuff. And this program I've never used before until January or so, so I'm still learning.
I feel like I should know what it is. Is it Paint?
Huh?
Paint.net?
That I'm using?
Yeah.
No, I use Krita.
Okay, never mind. I mean, it looks very similar to Paint.net. That's what I was like, it looks similar, but it's different. There's a difference.
It says in the top left, Emma.
Say again?
I'm pretty sure it's in the top left. Yeah, oh, no, okay, never mind, it covers it. The stream covers it. I was gonna say you can see the name of the program in the top left, but the stream's not showing it properly. The music keeps swapping. It leaves my playlist and it goes to other stuff. Like, I'm done with this playlist. Actually, okay, no, this song is on the playlist and I need to get it off, but I'm not on the right account to change it, so let's just go back to this one for a bit. Yeah, the thing is, I use Krita instead of Photoshop. I know you can make more custom brushes in this, I just... Oh, speaking of Gordon Ramsay, I was watching Kitchen.
Good enough, it's good enough for me.
Yeah. I mean, there's times
I'll keep going back.
Yeah, I mean, there's some art pieces where I try to actually put more effort in, but this is like a comic I want to try to upload daily, which, I mean, obviously with how much effort I'm putting in, it's not doing it because I'm already hours and hours into it. But this isn't like something I want to like eventually probably have physical copies of or anything. This is just like a Tumblr blog that's meant to be cutesy and fun and just literally ask me blog, ask Wisteria about her daily life and learn about her family and friends. Like, it's supposed to be something more silly. Whenever I do serious art pieces, I do tend to take it more seriously and try to get details in and stuff. Like, I have customized my brushes a bit, but I haven't learned fully well on how to do that stuff very well. And making brushes, I'm not sure how to do in Krita in general yet, because I'm still learning the program. Because, I was using an iPad for the longest time, and then it's, like, literally, like, very simplified version of the digital art stuff, so... I'm still a potato learning.
Stand up for a moment.
What am I? Sorry, I couldn't really hear you. Emma's gone now.
I'm gonna stand up. My legs, they're at a weird angle, so it's just feeling...
Yeah, go stretch a bit, get some movement going. I'm probably ending kind of soon anyways, because I'm getting tired, it's late, and etc.
No, I gotta say, there are people who can draw and paint and whatever.
Mm.
There are some people who can't.
Yeah.
There's some people who...
Oh, now this makes me watch Kitchen Nightmares again. Gordon Ramsay actually is a pretty cool man when you actually get to know him. Well, I don't know him personally. No, I'm best friends. We're like besties on Facebook. No, but actually, because it's like this, huh?
This is news to me.
Yeah, but no, he's actually a really cool person because he gets angry. He's known to be an angry man, but he gets angry for right reasons, because literally people will be serving people spoiled food, raw food, infested, and it's like he's just trying to make sure people are doing their job right. Because people will be like I'm doing it just for the money, or because I don't care anymore, I gave up wanting to care, and then they'll get people sick or have a chance to make people sick, and
you lose people.
Yeah,
there's a certain mindset you have to just be like, oh, this is a smart thing to do. Let me give people spoiled food.
Yeah,
because they'll totally return in a month.
Yeah.
And it totally won't get the inspectors to come and close you down.
Yeah. And I've watched some of his
artists.
Yeah.
Well, specifically like advertisement artists are not that good. Or like they clearly took trying to do it the cheapest way they can to just get people to do certain things and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, because Gordon Ramsay just wants to try and keep people safe. There has been some stuff that's been called out for questionable and stuff regarding the shows and stuff, but I just see that he's just trying to do his best and teach people not to do stuff the easy way when it ends up regarding people's health and safety and stuff. Yeah, I remember that one. And he's just trying to help make sure people are going to be okay in the end, because that stuff happens because just people, like art, my art is not going to kill you, probably, maybe. You can't guarantee or deny that, no liability or anything. But food does. Food goes into someone's body. People are ingesting that, and it's like, you need to take it more seriously and give more care and attention. Not be like, it's probably fine. That looks a little bad, but it's probably fine. Nobody will notice.
And everyone gets after me when I complain about a rotten spot on the grapes.
This. Oh, my hand is.
There's a reason why I'm very picky about food.
Yeah. Oh, my hand. Alright, may kind of finish it up here for the night. Sorry to cut it short, everyone. I'm hurting and tired. It's 2 a.m. My leg is very red. My hand probably needs to have a rest too, especially because one of the sutures is kind of coming out. That's fun. It was nice to meet you, Sheriff Woody. But, I probably may close up the stream here. You're welcome to always come back if you really did enjoy hanging out with us. You're always welcome to come back and talk more and discuss more about stuff. But I'll probably be ending up here. Oh, I see. So why is it black and white? I am actually curious. Because I actually do like to read manga. Kind of curious.
Probably the easiest to print.
Yeah, it would be easy to print.
Well, multiple copies, like, ink is not cheap.
Yeah, and colored and stuff, yeah. I could see for printing, it could also just be helpful for more cheaper stuff. But I also just noticed that Asian style stuff in general, especially Japanese stuff, even like really old stuff, they used to like, because the brushes and stuff, they used to draw and paint with ink brushes and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I guess maybe that's that style kind of correlated to what they came out with later. I'm not sure. It's something I want to learn more about.
That's probably where it led from.
Possibly, yeah.
But
kind of.
modern days, obviously, it's a bit cheaper, and it's the type.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah, it's kind of like it started as
format.
probably the original manga just kind of started it, and just people were like, that's an interesting style, and they kind of grew more. Yeah. Yeah, printing, yeah. I could see that, yeah. Because printing in general is not cheap, and yeah, books just use black ink to print, so I could see manga choosing to follow the same thing, just use black ink printing. I know they sometimes do like colored specials and stuff, but yeah, it's probably not cheap. My arm is bleeding and it's not stopping. It's probably fine.
Is it from the
rash? Yeah, it's from the rash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, because with their culture and stuff, you always seen the paintings. They like to use ink brushes and stuff with their older stuff. So I could see that kind of getting translated for up to modern stuff as culture affects choices with artistic things in general. But yeah, because it does kind of create a style, and to me, it kind of just, I don't know, it just kind of blends all. I think trying to, like, for me, for when reading comic books, cover almost a bit too much for me sometimes. I don't know, maybe just all the colors and stuff just stood out too much. But with it being black and white, it kind of...
If it's a short series, it's probably nice to have it in color.
Yeah.
But if it's a really long one,
yeah,
you probably would prefer it in black and white, so it's not over-stimulating, that sort of thing.
Yeah. And then, yeah, that's true, with the movies and stuff.
Wasn't Fleur supposed to go to bed, like, half an hour ago? He's currently messaging me.
Oh my gosh. Flora, just go to bed. But yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's interesting. Thank you. We've learned stuff today. You're always welcome to come and hang out again in the future, but we're probably gonna finish up here. Oh. Yeah, they just have to do basically the equivalent of line art just to... And yeah, line art's much easier because coloring and then shading and then detailing of the coloring and shading, it can take out a lot of time. And highlights, and when you just do the sketch, pop on some liner and call it good. Yeah, I could definitely see the appeal of that. Sometimes I wonder if I should simplify my style for quantity over quality, sometimes, as some would say, because some people like colored stuff and whatnot. But if you can still make it look good of just liner, and it helps you boost the amount of quantity, then yeah, quantity, boosting it more to make it easier to get out and stuff. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. That's actually really cool. Thank you. You taught us stuff today. Pretty cool. Probably gonna finish it up here. Get my end card up. 1 minute. I believe my end card is... There we go. We're gonna probably finish it up here. Thank you for joining the stream and everyone else who did. And thank you, Floranges, for hanging out, chilling, talking a bit with us. You get some sleep soon, Floranges.
Getting scolded now.
I can imagine. I can't, cause yeah, they have so much detailing in their bodies and stuff with that series that yeah, oh my gosh, I can't imagine. Because you try to, when you do line art, like I've always been interested in the manga style of line art, because to make up for shading, people will do deeper lines and stuff. Oh no, you're good. I'm having fun talking about it because it's an interesting topic. Because I do like manga. I grew up with anime manga growing up. It's okay. But it's interesting because yeah, to make up for shading, they'll do more intense inking and stuff, or do inking of shadows and stuff. And I can't imagine the effort because I have literally beneath my bed a Tupperware, like a big, not Tupperware, like a big container, moving container full of manga and stuff. So yeah. I can't even type typos.
There's one I can specifically think of.
Quilty?
Long ago.
My family still uses it aggressively, Emma. Whenever Jessie wants to say guilty, she says quilty. And so does Amber. And my cousin. Yeah, you were 13 at the time.
It was several years ago. Grow over.
Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for joining. Talk to you guys later. Have a good night, and thanks again for chatting, everyone. Bye-bye.